Hello everyone and welcome back to Mega Man X, do I need to say Mega Man X1 or just Mega Man X?
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X.
Okay. Welcome back to Mega Man X. Today we are going to continue the game.
Armored Armadillo, aka the stage where you grind lives in.
It's the stage that basically plays itself for half of it. And that's good considering the very special pickup that hides in this stage.
Yep. Which you will be getting, correct?
Well, I haven't got to that part yet, but I'm planning on getting it. Yeah, so I forgot that to get one of the hearts, you have to like take down the digger or like the
Not this one, not this one.
Yeah.
In fact, but you did miss something.
Yeah, I'm going back to that.
There's an E-tank right behind
Don't you worry about that, I'm gonna get it.
There's an E-tank right behind him, and you could have easily just dodged the damn thing by climbing up the wall.
E.
I fucking lost that one. Like, I don't know why at one point people were like really memeing on EA
not
Sports.
E-tank, sub-tank.
But like...
On the E in EA Sports.
Yeah. But yeah, like Ben said, this is a pretty easy stage to grind lives in, and it's pretty simple. The bats.
No.
Well, there's one particular kind bat that pretty much
at the very beginning.
Yeah.
At the very beginning, there is a quote unquote HD-ified bat that has a very high drop rate for lives.
Yep.
You do push that a little bit too close if you are bustering that, but the Storm Tornado from Storm Eagle makes that really easy to kill.
All right.
Indeed.
Yeah, and this is the part where I basically go out. Yeah, this is the part where I follow the guide.
And sub-tanks.
There we go.
These take the place of E-tanks in the classic series. What's the difference? These are refillable.
Ooh, rechargeable E-tanks.
It takes a crap load of energy, and you have to be full HP for the first 3 games to fill these. Because starting in X4, they realized, yeah, this actually is way too annoying. So we're going to give you a little bit of energy each time you pick up health in X4 onwards, even if you aren't full.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
I do really like it how they essentially gain the self-awareness to realize that, you know, that is pretty annoying. But I kind of have to ask about like Mega Man X player retention, because the franchise went from, you know, SNES to PS1 to PS2 or Asterix. There are some like Saturn versions out there if I recall correctly, but like how many people at the time played through like the whole franchise? Because I can imagine that, you know, people who had an SNES and didn't get a PlayStation, they were kind of left out.
Yeah.
So,
honestly,
does that happen frequently?
I actually never heard of that. I've actually never heard of that, to be honest. So, it might have, but yeah.
Yeah.
If I was born a little bit later in life, I probably would have played the but
Yep.
Yeah, I do feel like I would have been more of a Genesis kid back then, but I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it's not really our personality, you know. It's the parents that pick up consoles for us. I still remember how like happy I was in I think it was 2014 when I was playing GTA 5 on the PS3, and my dad asked me to get like the groceries out of the trunk of the car, and as it turned out, he bought an Xbox One. I was happy about it. Eventually, I did kind of start regretting my not purchase, because, you know, everybody who had a PS4 or everybody who had next gen had a PS4. But you know, I played like a lot of I played a lot of GTA 5 on that, so I didn't really care.
It happens every generation. You know?
I do wonder if I had a PS4, if I would have, if the conversion of me to PC gaming would have taken like a lot longer, because I did go PC gaming really quickly. In fact, I think that yeah, I technically purchased GTA 5 on PC before it really went on sale. It kind of went on sale, but Rockstar did this really interesting thing the first year that GTA 5 was on PC. They sort of put it on sale, but not really. What they did was the game was still $60, but in a Steam Summer Sale, you got like a micropayment with it. And because the bundle contained a micropayment, guess what? It wasn't refundable.
Ew. Ew.
So I had like a year or so of retention on the Xbox One. My PC was a bit crappy at the time, so there were some games that I did play on Xbox One. So games like Fallout 4, I played quite a bit on the Xbox One. Just Cause 3, I recall playing a lot on Xbox One. I don't think I 100% did on Xbox One, but I did get like all the cities liberated. Quantum Break, cannot forget about that one. I was really big into that. But yeah, it's kind of weird how I like the Xbox One, but I didn't play like a lot of the key Microsoft titles.
Yep.
So you may be wondering why I'm sinking this ship, and it's for a pretty simple reason. Collectibles!
You sunk my battleship.
Heart tank.
For a heart container.
And I don't like this fight for one reason.
The spikes. The spikes.
The spikes, yeah.
Yeah,
the pointy things.
I still get a little nervous about that myself. So.
Yeah.
And I'm also not going to give Victor crap for dying to the fish robot, but because of the spikes, that's also another worry I have. That's also another worry I have.
To be fair, I am pretty sure that if you like take a look at the background, you could base the location of the spikes around that. I think those pillars, like the spikes are to the left of the pillars. I think that's what you should be looking for.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be calling this.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah, I feel like you should be calling.
I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. When health containers land right in the spikes.
Yeah.
Because these things drop them segmented, actually, so you can actually get a lot of health containers.
You should have called that robot serpent a triangle, because they have a lot of points. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. That's kind of our jam, isn't it? And we gotta pump it up. Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
This is more like our jelly.
Yeah, but pump up the jelly. They didn't make like a catchy song named that.
Pump up the jelly. Wait, no.
Also, remember that like robot fish that we fought? Wanna fight it again?
Well, yeah, here's another one. Here's another triangle.
Is this the exact same one, or is it a little bit different?
This is a different one.
It's another one.
Okay.
It's another one.
They're still too similar, in my opinion. Like,
this one's easier to deal with because you don't have the spikes. This one's easier to deal with because you don't have the spikes to deal with.
And there's platforms on the edges.
And technically the one that we just
even
fought is optional.
Yeah.
Well, to most players. To me, I like to get the biggest damn health bars, so it's not optional for me.
Then don't play Mega Man Zero.
I'm gonna play Mega Man Zero when I'm ready to play Mega Man Zero, and right now, yeah, I still need to get to through the bad bits of the X franchise.
The mediocre and the other two.
Yeah. The mediocre, the bad, the awful, and the surprisingly pretty decent, but the awful one, like, kind of took
The awful
everyone's
ones
interest
kind
away.
of did too much damage. Damage
Yeah.
to the series.
Would it be fair to say the Sonic 06 of the franchise?
Oh,
Oh,
the
which
awful.
one? Which
It's the
one?
awful,
X7?
horrible.
Mm,
7 or 8?
It's 7.
no, he said 7. He's X7.
I know, but
I
like,
wouldn't say it's the It's Mega Man X7 and 6, honestly, are the Sonic and the Secret Rings equivalent.
Black Knight equivalent.
Well, no, Black
Actually,
Knight,
no.
Black Knight is
no,
actually
Secret
pretty
Rings.
decent.
Secret Rings. Yeah, Black Knight is actually a decent game. X6 and 7 are okay games, but the bad outweigh the good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Launch Octopus. He jumps around, shoots missiles, and can drain your health and recover his own.
Yeah, I will give credit to this boss. It's actually quite easy to take it down with the Buster. I
Yeah.
did crack a sub tank because, you know.
I'm not dumb. Okay, don't do that. I'm not gonna be that bad of an asshole. Okay, so I'm gonna give you shit, but it's like if it's understandable stuff. No.
Yeah. I forgot, but are there like Mega Man X games where the sub tanks kind of work like rations in Metal Gear, where if you have them equipped and you get to 0 health, you automatically take one?
No. No.
Okay. I feel like that would be an interesting improvement.
I don't know. One thing I also should be stating too, though, that that's an upgrade from Mega Man to Mega Man X, is in I believe it was X5. Let me actually do a quick check before I continue this thought. Four.
4.
Yeah, it starts in Mega Man 4. It introduces an item called Energy Balancer. Basically, this allows you. Well, in 1 through 3, if you collect an energy item, without a weapon equipped, or if the currently equipped weapon has full ammo, it will do nothing. But what the energy balancer does is if either of those are in play, the energy item will go to the weapon with the lowest energy.
Alright.
X has it X has it as part of his biology, his systems.
Yeah. Do robots even have like biology? The robots.
They're insides.
well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say it's biology.
I'd say it's bioengineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boomer Quanger. What the fuck is a Quanger?
What the fuck is Did you say boomer?
Yeah, his name is Boomer Quanger.
Oh right, it.
I
Did
will
you-
say, while I'm not really that fond of the stage because of how many like cheap shots it seems to throw at you.
The music, the theme is one of the best.
The theme makes it.
Yeah, it does. It does.
At least the music makes it better.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it works for Sonic. And hell, people do give X6 shit It's one of the better soundtracks of the entire series.
Wasn't it the one where it had like the I forgot what the name of the genre is called, like the Japanese, not the Japanese pop, but like the I forgot the name of the genre. Something like that. I recall it. I recall the Japanese opening theme being different overseas because of like the band or singer they used or composer.
Intros. Yeah, X4, 5, and 6, and 7. Actually, I think all 3. I think basically every X game after starting with 4 have 2 different themes. One is actually and we got basically just kind of a little, got a musical track, while Japan actually gets a full-fledged song.
Yeah.
Some like lyric songs. These songs are actually some of them are really good.
Yeah.
Some of these songs are really good. I honestly really am fond of X4, X4s and X7s myself.
Yeah. No, I do personally think that like regional differences in soundtracks are really interesting. But I may also be saying that.
X8s.
But I may also be saying that because I did pick up Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which has like the objectively best intro theme.
If you stick to the walls, he's a lot easier.
Yeah, if you shoot him before he shoots you, it's also easier. Well, thankfully he doesn't shoot you now, does he?
He charges at you, but he also does throw his horns.
Yeah. So, you mentioned last part that there's like 8 total heart pieces, 1 for each stage.
Yep.
Yeah, so, fun fact about this stage, you need to beat it before you're able to get the heart.
It's the easiest way, in my personal preferred method of grabbing it. The other way is shotgun ice with the charge upgrade.
Oh, it's actually
Which
doing like that?
It is. I've seen it. I've never actually done it myself. I've actually just prefer using the boomerang cutter. Oh, you're actually going back in.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's important, yo.
True.
And, luckily I can just teleport away.
Yeah. Now let's head back to the password screen.
Also, really do appreciate the X Legacy Collection allowing you to save,
having a save feature
like that.
Yeah, I do like that too. It's a really neat feature.
Yeah.
Very accessible.
Big time.
It really is. And while I haven't used it myself, I will also acknowledge the the Rookie Hunter mode. That really makes the game a lot easier. At the same time, I kind of feel like going with the name Rookie Hunter is one of those, you know, patronizing kind of difficulty names. But it's not on a Daddy Can I Play level.
I will actually be using Rookie Hunter for at least the second last boss for X6.
Skill issue.
Skill issue, and the fact that it's actually not not a fun boss fight.
Yeah, but we're gonna get there when we get to Mega Man X6, which is gonna be, 2
years or so.
I'm not good at giving estimations, but it's safe to say that GTA 6 will probably already be out by then.